Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and good night, wherever it is, whenever it is you watch this video. Today we're going to continue our series of coin grading estimation with this 1959 proof set. So I've already done videos on the 2 quarters that I want to send in for grading, plus this Lincoln cent. And today's video, we are going to focus on our Jefferson nickel. So I'm going to go ahead and take it out really quick, and we'll have a look at it without putting it under the scope. I will do my best not to drop it. So here we have a really, really nice 1959 proof nickel. Go ahead and flip it over for the reverse. Very, very, very nice coin. There is, looks like something up here in the top left. We'll take a look at that under the scope, and we'll do the same thing that we've been doing. We will compare this coin with some known graded coins on PCGS's Coinfax website, and we'll see what we have. Now, remember, as we talked about this, once you start talking about proofs, you have that difference of cameo versus deep cameo versus just a plain proof. And a cameo, you're going to be able to see big difference, or like kind of a not as shiny or a matted finish on Jefferson's bust here on the obverse. And then on the memorial here on the back, or Monticello, you were going to be able to see some matted as well. This isn't going to come in as cameo or deep cameo at all. It's going to be a standard proof. And again, we're looking for some really high grades on this one to make it worthwhile. So let's go ahead and put it under the scope and see what it looks like. All right, so here we are. The nickel is under the scope, and we can look at it and see. I've brought up the PCGS Proof 69 Jefferson nickel, and you can kind of see here, we'll start to do some comparisons. We'll zoom in a little bit. We'll take a look specifically at Jefferson's face, look at the hairlines, and then on the back, when we go to Monticello, we'll look at the steps and look at the strike within on the reverse. Specifically looking at the strike within Monticello, looking at the doors and the windows and what those look like. Again, this should be a pretty good grade because it was cut directly out of a proof set and then put into this other display case. But let's go ahead and compare it. Let's grab a proof 68. All right, here we are looking at that proof 68, and we can go back and we can look at what a proof 69 is going to look like. And when you're talking about the difference between a 68, a 69, and a 67, we're talking very, very small nicks and very small details that are going to change that grade level. These are very, very close. So let's go ahead and zoom in on this nickel. Bear with me for a second here. All right, there we go. So now we're going to look right at Jefferson's chin, and I'm actually going to back out a screen. If you remember from the last video, one of the great things about PCGS Coinfax is that you can zoom in using this really cool zoom tool right on those coins. And so you can see what these look like, and you can compare those different levels of grading, right? So let's look right here. We have a really good strike here on Jefferson's face. We're going to come up here and look at the hairlines. Again, all the hairlines are where they're supposed to be. Let's go ahead and move over here to where it says Liberty. Look at it here. Again, a nice, strong strike. Let's continue around the coin. I'm going to turn on a little bit more light. There we go. So you can see here on the obverse, I'm not seeing much. There may be something right there. Nope, that was just a little hair. A couple of little things in the fields. Not a lot. Not a lot there at all. So let's go ahead and flip it over to the reverse. Let's have a look and see what that says. All right, so you can see right there, apologies. You can see right there, really strong strike. You got all the steps across Monticello. Very, very, very strong. So let's go ahead and look at that area that we thought. All right, looks like we're starting to get a little bit of toning or discoloration here on the reverse of the coin. Seeing a little bit of bumps up here at the top in the fields, but again, that's going to come from the minting process. I'm not concerned about that at all. Just looking around this coin, it's an all-around really, really nice strike. So I am going to guess that this is going to come in at that proof 68 level. So let's go ahead and look at that proof 68 and we'll compare it. So here's that proof 68. You can see the Monticello. You can see what the Monticello looks like on the proof 68 example on PCGS. I'm really going to hope it comes in a proof 68. I'd love to see it get a proof 69. I don't know if it'll get that high, but we'll see. So tell me what you think. What do you think this coin is going to grade? Is it going to get that proof 68? Is it going to be a proof 69? I definitely don't think it's going to get 70. Again, these older coins, older strikes, proof 70 is unheard of. I have not looked to see what grading counts there are. So like you can go on PCGS's website, you can see that they've graded this many at this level, this many at this level, this many at this level. I haven't looked to see what this one is. I'll double check before we sign off to know for certain, but tell me in the comments down below. What do you think? What is this going to grade? I'm going to say this one's going to be that proof 68, but let's see. We'll send it in and we'll find out. All right, so I did some digging and there are no proof 70 nickels. Just doesn't happen. However, this becomes a very valuable coin. Well, valuable for a 59 nickel anyway, in that proof 69. So that would be great if I could get that one. I'm going to make back maybe my grading costs at a proof 68. Anything below a proof 68, and it's not going to be good. Basically, I'll lose money in the process, but that's okay. For me, this is a learning process. So what do you think this one's going to get? It's an absolutely beautiful nickel. Definitely not any cameo on it, but I'm still excited to send it in and see what it's going to be. Thanks, everybody, for hanging in there and learning along with me as we talk about grading and how grading works. I'm really excited to get these coins sent in to see how we get back. So I'm setting this one in at that proof 68. And let's see what it comes back at. I would be really excited if I got a proof 69. But let's see. What do you say? Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends. Send them my direction. And as always, have a great day.